Hello, friends. We're going to start this reading. Just affirming the mermaid in me, for one. I'm a double leg amputee and I have cleft hands. And yeah, I'm identifying as a mermaid now. I'm also human, but like it's giving mermaid. Yeah, definitely giving mermaid. So anyway, we're going to start off the reading with a throat chakra bowl. So yeah, breathe in, tap in, and let's get into the cards. So friends, let's get into it. Definitely working on that throat chakra, saying what you need to say unapologetically. Just, yeah, no more holding it in is what we're getting at. So let's see what's going to come through in the reading now. Let's see what's going through for the reading. For the highest good of the collective, let's see. What does the collective need? Let's see. Oof. So we have 10 of Pentacles. We have Page of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles. Friends. Okay, that Page of Swords is that Page of Swords reverse. But then next to it, Page of Pentacles is really giving grounding your intention with the throat chakra vibe. That it's like look at the 10 and the page. Surrounding the Page of Swords reverse is like you may have had lots of trouble in the past with your voice, and perhaps there was a connection that really showed you the importance of not holding back, especially the words of affirmations or the words surrounding emotions. Like maybe someone was highly emotionally unavailable, which we get it if you were healing, okay? Being emotionally unavailable just means you need to reserve your emotions for yourself and sift through those and work through those for yourself, because being unavailable is like you don't have anything to give. Like you need to like sit and understand your own feelings and work through them. And because if you don't, or like someone's self-aware enough to know that they weren't in a place to give, they were only in a place of receiving. So that's why they were emotionally like off. But there must have been like a turn of events or a wake-up call. This sometimes can be like a wake-up call. Like look at how the individual's looking at the pentacle is like, oh, thank you. It's like there must have been a perspective that came in that shifted things, or even a person that could have came in that shifted things. And this, the emperor behind it. Okay, look. So this is a bonus card right there in front. It looks really icy, sad, and cold. And the emperor behind it reverse is giving this is how the emperor was feeling. Very iced out, very just maybe not tuning in to his own wants and needs. Okay, because he may have been tortured, tormented, used and abused, left for dead, like all these energies from a fake partner, a fake twin, a fake soulmate, like someone who used and abused the concept of love. Like, oh, don't you love me? Like, prove it, prove it, prove it. Like someone was always like fighting in the name of love, but like not in a way that really, for me, it doesn't make sense. Maybe for narcissists and users and abusers, this energy makes sense, but it's like, because they're using the material world to get what they want. And that may include manipulating a person or manipulating like property, money, people. Like there's just, yeah. And then like at some point, sometimes it's like, I'll say anything, I'll do anything, especially if there's been a lot built. If the emperor built a lot for a fake partner, that fake partner is not going to just give all that up easily. They think that they got away with how this emperor was treated, and it's like only to the extent to which the emperor thinks he deserves it and receives it. One day, I think, he realized he still has wants and needs. The situation is not serving him anymore. Emperor could be male or female, okay? This is just someone who's taking things into control where things maybe weren't in their control before. They let someone else dictate their relationship too much. It's giving now they are starting to feel safe to walk away from the situation, or even safe to go towards a Queen of Wands. Oh, we have the King behind her, but the King's reversed. Look at that. It's like there's divine counterparts here. They have seen equal give and take from their divine counterpart, but they weren't able to clearly see it because of the trauma this twin created. Equal give and take is actually rather peaceful. And you may not notice it's there at first because of how peaceful and quiet and silent it is. So someone maybe used to chaos and was like choosing it still. This is giving death card, back of the deck. And yeah, this is like someone's moving away from this energy. The chaos, chasing people, people chasing them. They just want reciprocity. And I think they found their empress, but amongst the chaos, they also hurt their empress, is what I'm hearing. I don't think they knew the love of their life was in their life when they were still, maybe they were on discovery mode, right? If they were emotionally unavailable, that means they weren't willing to give from their emotions. Maybe they were willing to give their self physically, or they were even able to, like, willing to give financially, but when it comes to emotions, they couldn't. And they were in an energy of receiving. So like they may have been rebalancing their giving and receiving, because they may have been giving way too much to this fake partner. And so then they were like, well, if I shouldn't be giving to this person, who do I give to? And they realized, oh, I should be giving to myself. But then they didn't know how to give to themselves. So then they started letting other people give to them. And then they were like I'm hearing someone was starting a lot of connections and not finishing what they started with them, because they were only willing to receive. They weren't willing to give back. And then when it came to, okay, now I'm ready, but who do I give it to? They had so many options lined up because they were in their receiving mode. So they're receiving from like a lot of different ways, because they couldn't. The summation of how much they gave, they were trying to quickly make up for the receiving part of it. but they realized the way they did it was self-sabotage, because they should have just been patient, or like, or even like one at a time kind of an energy. The Queen of Wands is out here again. We have Page of Pentacles repeating. We have the Page, the 10, and the Queen of Wands repeating. This is confirmation that this individual, they were in their receiving mode. They just needed to see what's right in front of them, though, as well. So they just had to go. They needed to fuck around and find out. Okay. I'm hearing whoever the Queen of Wands is, don't take it personal. Like, literally, they were on the search for you. But now that they found you, they have to, like, they did all this work, made a big old mess. It's like when you are at work, you have a craft, you have all your supplies out, you have all your things out, you're doing the thing, like you're making someone's making a big old mess, right? And you can't just leave it there, is what I'm getting, right? And so they need to clean up the mess. They need to do the work, right, surrounding deserving you, right? Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, this Ace of Wands is giving player energy. Maybe they were given advice that playing the field was going to benefit them. Maybe they had friends around them that were judging who their heart belongs to. Because maybe it wasn't in the way, shape, or form that they expected, but it's giving like you don't know someone's heart, or you don't know, like the heart wants what it wants, and someone was being too controlling of what it should look like or what it should be like. 3 of Cups and 2 of Wands. This reading is really fucking triggering for me because I'm a disabled person, and I've been able to catch the attention of some pretty attractive or, you know, goal-oriented people. You know, not just physical attraction, just people who are attractive because they're doing really great things as well. It's like I've always been able to attract good into my life, but then I also attract like shitty things into my life too, because of what my life purpose is. It's like who I am as a person. I've attracted other good people, but also who I am as a person attracts shitty people because my life purpose is to help people, right? And so like one relationship in particular was just like there was equal give and take. It was, I think there was real love there, but then it got viciously attacked because people are like judging the fact that my ex was with a disabled person. Like it's just, that's really fucking hard to grapple with. Someone who, like, you don't even have to be disabled or have something unique about you or obviously unique. Like for me, it's obvious. Other people, your unique things, you're able to hide them or show them off to your own convenience. But the thing here is that the third party connections could be mutual friends of the fake twin or fake soulmate. It could be coworkers, people who are jealous, people who are around your person that your person supposedly trusts, but like maybe they're finding out they can't trust them anymore because they're like, well, you have poor judgment of character, or you are more shallow than I initially, you know, was led to believe. Like someone was led to believe that some of like their friends had good intentions at heart or good energy or like things like that, but it's giving outgrowing your surroundings. It's also giving one of the lessons your person learned was not to listen to other people over the person that they're pursuing, because you don't know if you're hearing from someone who's jealous of the connection that you're building, or someone who's just simply jealous of you and wants to switch spots with you. So then they're going to project what they would do, like, but they would give you the wrong information, right? Of like, oh, this is what I would do to like make it work, right? And then they'd be giving you shitty advice, hoping it doesn't work out. Then the person that you're pursuing is still single and they might be able to like swoop in because they've already influenced the perspective either on your side or the other side. Because if like, it's like the way that especially if there was someone flirting, it's like there's someone who's flirting or like starting something here, right? Complimenting someone, always showing up for someone. Then it's like, oh, what should I do? Like, and then they're like, oh, just play the field. Then you end up like you want to show up, but then you're not showing up for your person. And your person on the other side is like, where's my person? I thought this was my person. Like they're feeling like doubt because the doubt is being projected onto the situation. And it's like, if you feel like your person's feeling some type of way, it's because you're listening to advice that doesn't fit for your person. Ace of Swords. Yeah, that's definitely confirmation about just advice that doesn't fit your person. If you want help with your person, ask your person, how can I make this better for you? Where did I go wrong? I miss you. Like just saying stuff like that, like admitting how things have been for you. When you are bringing something to your friends, you're already vulnerable by bringing it to someone outside of the connection. Like you're already vulnerable confronting your feelings, period. But then you're confronting your feelings in front of the wrong person, because it's like if you're if you're like admitting your feelings to your friends, being like, oh man, I really like this girl, like what do I do? It's like, freaking tell her. You know, don't tell your friends. Your friends don't need to know who you like, who you're fucking, who you're interested in. But they want to know so that they can get in, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone needs to detach the fuck from these friends who want to know so much about your dating life. They want to know about your dating life so they can mess with it. Or they want to know about your dating life so that they can compare it to theirs, which is like really twisted energy, because it's like, why are we in an energy of comparing? Like, so, like 10 of Wands. It's like someone, maybe even like with this third party energy, and like someone was like, nah, bro, you can do better. Nah, bro, you can do better. It's like they were really looking on a surface level and not energetically. Like, you really can't fucking do better than the love of your fucking life when it's right in front of you. But someone's been heavily confused here. And it's giving like those friends who are in opposition of your new partner, throw them out the window. Like, what the fuck? Because they're not supportive of the relationship, but it's something that you're saying you want. Yeah, it's just Hierophant reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse. This is like someone's now needing to like . the way those two cards come out, it's almost like someone's like recommitting themselves to like protecting what's good. And not just like maybe someone's always had the same friends or like the same situation around them, like for the last several years. Just like this person just trusted the people that were always in their life, but it's giving that's not, that shit doesn't serve you, because some people aren't meant to stay in your life forever. Like most of the people that are early on in our lives are karmic. Ace of Swords reverse, this Ace and King reverse. Yeah, someone's regretting how they spoke or how they worked through the connection, because they, like I was saying, like they may have started too many things and they brought it around their love of their life. So then, like, their love is, the love that they are wishing for has to be delayed because they have to do all this cleanup work. And I'm also hearing like they also now have to face the fear of their person might move on because what they served them was bullshit. Three of Pentacles. If it's meant to work out, it is, but it's giving like, you don't just, like, you have to let it go, because you can't, like, asking someone to stay or even forcing someone to like go through the mess with you, like, that's not fair. Because it's just not fair. Like, you don't know how long it's gonna take you to clean up this mess, or if you're even gonna completely finish the work. Like, you don't know that yourself. You don't know how long something's gonna take. You don't know what delays are gonna come up. You don't know what surprises are gonna come up. You don't know those things about life, but you sort of do. On an energetic level, you know what karma may be coming for you. Yeah, so like, it's just like, you know what kind of shit you're about to go through. The love of your life doesn't deserve to be dragged through all of that. If they're new in the connection, like, some stuff can wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have, some of you have the rest of your lives, or have put yourself in soul contracts of like agreeing to forever. It's like always finding each other in lifetimes, always having that psychic connection. Though in the 3D you might be separated, it's like you can trust letting go of this is going to be fine. It's giving letting go of this is for the betterment of the relationship, because you don't want to be stuck with this person still having to learn things, or like still having to learn from their mistakes. Like, if they're still making those mistakes, like, sometimes they're going to keep making those mistakes until space has been made for them to figure it out. Oh, High Priestess reverse. Someone's really learning what equal give and take feels like and looks like. It's not chaotic. Someone maybe has been confusing passion and chaos. It's like, sure, you may feel deeply about it, but that's like, there's a healthy way of channeling deep emotions. And someone was feeling negative emotions, and it's like, wow, if you really feel that way, like, bye then. Because the deep feelings in a connection should be positive. should be like irresistible, hard to forget, should be obsessed, you know, can't go a day without thinking about them. Yeah, look at this King of Cups. But if you're like sitting in torment, if you're sitting in like what the fuck, like that's just, it's giving, speeding the fuck away from something like that and going towards something that serves you more. Page of Wands reverse. Someone though can't see the way through. Perhaps because they're not communicating with their person. I'm hearing like someone is trying to figure out what to do. They don't want to do the wrong thing, so instead of doing anything, they have to do nothing right now. Because someone has all or nothing energy and it's hard to work with right now. Yeah, like look at this. The Lover's, Judgment, the Sun, and Page of Wands. These are all reversed, friends. Someone has all or nothing energy for sure. And like it makes it hard for people to come in. Accept that you're not perfect. Accept that your person is not perfect. Also accept the things in one another that you don't have. That your person can help you in a lot of ways, but maybe you don't let them. Yeah, we have an 8 of Swords reverse, and we have a bonus Lovers card reverse. Someone's definitely sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're ready to receive love, but at the same time, I think mind, body, and soul has to catch up, and like and maybe intuitively everything's okay, everything's validated, everything's like, yes, this is the love of my life, or oh yes, like, you know, like someone's spiritually validated, but they're also waiting for the 3D to catch up, because they may have to, like I was saying about like sifting through messes, they may have to clean up a mess that they made with a karmic partner, someone who was maybe lying to them for a long time, misconceptions about love, etc., etc. So they have to like rework how they're even viewing love. The love of your life is going to be a love like you never experienced before. So even when it comes in, it's going to be really freaking scary as well. You may even confuse it. It's going to look like other things you've had, but it's going to be the complete opposite of things that you had, I think. Like, it's supposed to trigger you in, like, the best and worst ways possible. Like, you're supposed to be, like, really triggered about, like, oh, fuck, this fucking hurts because I've been here before, I've been here before, I've been here before, of, like, being close to love, like, feeling like you're close to love. Ooh, the sun. Feeling like you're close to love because it's, like, you feel your heart, like, doing the thing, right? But you could be close to love, like, and in the past you gave it to the wrong people. Like, they were just maybe almost versions or even lessons that guided you to your person. And then when you find your person, you're like, oh, that's why I dated that person, to learn that lesson, to help me connect with this thing. Though that's why I had to have this bully in my life, because they, you know, like, it's just like when you're with your twin flame or soulmate, you're going to have experiences that correlate, and you're like, you had an experience like that? Me too. You had an experience like that? Me too. Or like you may have been to similar places. Like, there's going to be lots of like interesting matchmaking. I don't know like why I called it matchmaking, but it's giving maybe someone was playing matchmaker, but it's like, you know where your heart is, so just go go where your heart's telling you. Don't let other people tell you like, oh, you deserve better, or like, oh, like you can do better, or like, because they're basing it off of looks, or they're basing it off of status, and like you really just don't know you just don't know. Some people just don't know. They don't know love when they see it, so they attack it. Like, people attack things they don't understand all the time. Birds could be significant for the connection. Birds can be validating the connection here. You might want to tap into birds. Different spiritual meanings of different birds. Numbers, the numbers of, like, if you see a single bird flying, or if you see 2 birds flying, or 3 birds flying, that could validate things for you too. The colors of birds could help you out as well. Oh my goodness, the Queen and King are out. Divine counterparts for sure. I'm hearing one counterpart was ready and the other wasn't, and then the fact that the other wasn't knocked the other one out, and then it started like the other person was ready, and then now they're kind of like, even one was probably spiritually validated first, and like someone led by example, or was like the leader, and then like the second person was like catching up. Like, both people are doing the work. Lovers and Judgment. Yeah, someone's just calling. I'm hearing someone's calling out friends that weren't supportive, but saying that they were. It's like, if you want to start a relationship with someone, any friend or family member that gives you reasons to doubt your connection, or like this or that, they're just not supportive of the relationship. They may find the first things to validate, oh, see, this person's wrong for you. King of Wands reverse. And it's like, you know what's right or wrong for you. They may be even digging up evidence that doesn't even apply, like shit that's so far in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's like people who don't have love but see people around them falling in love, they're generating karma for this. The Tower. Because it's like Source tests you by seeing what you do around what you want. So perhaps this was a lesson for everybody of, your person needed to see like a lesson in fake friends and fake family members, like fake twin, fake soulmate shit. And then the friends, the people who were doing evil eye, jealousy things, the lesson for them was, don't fucking sabotage shit that you want, because you're self-sabotaging. It's like, for everyone involved, it was a lesson on self-sabotage, because choosing friends who sabotage you is self-sabotage. Like, you can blame them all you want. You can blame them all you want, but you still chose them to be your friend. You still choose to have them around. You still listen to their advice. You still tolerate their shit. It's like, yeah, they may have those intentions, but a lesson for you is like not to let that shit just happen, you know? Like, it's like self-sabotage is a big one here with self and how you treat other people. It's like, how you treat other people is how Source is going to treat you. So if you're sitting here jealous, sitting here sabotaging other people, that's your own sabotage is going to come back to you, whether sooner or later, right? Sometimes it's instant, sometimes it's in divine timing, but if the divine has to intervene, they're going to compound that shit. They're going to make sure that when your karma comes, you really learn. So someone's really feeling it hard just because of what they've done, of like, someone was, this 8 of Cups is giving like being single but mingling too much. you're not actually single if you're mingling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mingling. Someone's just walking, like, they might have even had 8 options, okay? And they're walking away from all the options because they had maybe secrets are revealed, maybe like shit that serves them came into play, and they're walking towards like, it's like walking towards wish fulfillment or adventure or just being fucking tired of the shit. Yeah, death card, friends. Someone feels really ungrounded right now, but it's like so that they can toss everything up into the air and settle into what they want. Okay. That's the reading, friends. Thank you for being here. Stay magical and good luck. Goodbye.